Where are you looking for a quick fix, or you're consciously aware of playing the long game? Hi, everyone. My name is Melinda Van Fleet, and welcome to Own Your Greatness. I've been doing these videos now for over a month on understanding consciousness. Why? Because it is really the key to everything. And the majority of people don't understand it. And it's a concept that is simple, but not always easy, which is another reason why there are people that are very successful in their lives and why there are people that remain stuck. So these videos are meant to help you if you are on this journey like I have been. I am open to sharing all of this information with you, and I'm really hoping this helps. So leave me a comment, please subscribe, please like, please share. I would really appreciate that you do that and help this channel grow. So this has been something I have really been taking a lot of notes on mentally with my awareness expansion, and really seeing how it shows up in all these places. And it's as simple as understanding the long game versus the short game, and how the short game really affects your energy in terms of energy leaks. Yes. So I'm taking the simple conversation that lots of coaches over the years have talked about, the long game versus the short game, but applying the short game idea to energetic leaks, because that's actually the crux of what's happening. That's actually the crux of what's happening. So if you're playing the short game with something, let's say you think a pill is going to help you, or some type of treatment. It could be even in the spiritual lane, like a cold plunge, or a affirmation video, or I'm going to a sound bowl, any of those things, and you're not really expanding on that and understanding how those tools over the long term can help you, and you're just applying them in the short term, that actually can create more energetic leaks for you than be helpful and keep you stuck in the matrix. Yes, this is true. And I see this play out over so many things. People that brag that they got a deal. It's like, well, why didn't you just save your money? Or why didn't you cut something else out that was unnecessary spending? Or why didn't you work on building your business so you could make more money and pay for that, right? It plays out everywhere. It plays out in medicine. It plays out in vitamins. It plays out in treatments. It just plays out and plays out and plays out. And there's something that I heard about years ago, many, many years ago. And this is an experiment that took place. If you Google it, it says 1972. It's called the Marshmellow Experiment. And I remember hearing about this, and it resonated with me so deeply in terms of my childhood and the behaviors of my mother. And in contrast, what my father would always say. So there was an energetic disconnect in my childhood between my mother and her shopping tendencies, and my father always saying save money, and never really any great teaching between the two of them on how to really behave with money and gratification, and really understanding that on an energetic level. It's not their fault, because they just don't understand it either. Hence why I'm here on this earth, to do these things, to share this information. This is my job. So I share this with love. And when I heard about the Marshmellow Experiment and read about it, I was really like, wow, gosh, this really makes sense. So the crux of the experiment is, and please Google it so you get the full information, but a Stanford professor, his last name was Mischel, Mischel, I believe. he conducted this experiment with like 600 children where he would give them a marshmallow and tell them that if they waited, they'd get another marshmallow. So they left the room, let the kid sit there with the marshmallow. Was the kid going to eat the marshmallow right away, or was the kid going to wait? And according to what I found on Google, so again, Google it yourself, read up on it. You may find some more information that I'm not sharing correctly or fully sharing. Totally cool. I'm just sharing the premise that 67% failed and ate the marshmallow, the marshmallow right away. They did not wait for delayed gratification. So what they did then was they followed these children throughout their childhood and even into, I think, their early 20s, and saw how then that played out for them in their lives. Now, there's also information out there that debunks some of this. It says there's other, situations and this and that. And of course, duh, right? We're all individuals, so there's going to be margins of error and all those things. But the premise of the experiment is what is so potent, is really understanding delayed gratification. And how does that then ooze out as energy leaks if you are someone that is into a quick fix? So I'm really going to challenge you to think about this and have consciousness about this concept throughout your day, throughout your week, throughout your month, and even throughout your life. Like, make this a practice. I'm going to keep repeating things all the time in my videos. You may roll your eyes at me. You may turn me off and think that, whatever, you already heard it. But do you know it? Do you make these things a practice? Do you literally make these things a practice, right? That's what creates change, people. Again, not a quick fix. Not like you listen to one video once and then you're like, oh, I get it. No, it doesn't work like that. I can raise my hand high personally that no, it just doesn't. You have to do things over and over and over till you really understand it and really then embody it. And if it was working for you, if it's a great tool, why would you ever quit? Why would you ever quit, really? That's another part too. But anyhow, so think about it. Think about, like, as you do something, where are you just looking for instant gratification? It could be in what you eat. What are you putting in your mouth? The majority of people wish to release weight. Well, start there. Like, why did you just eat the potato chip? I like potato chips, not ripping on them. Why did you just eat it, right? Why did you just shovel that food in your mouth, right? Think about all the micro things you do throughout the day and then contemplate that and be like, okay, I just did that. Like, that was a quick fix thing. That was not having consciousness around the long game. And then why do I do that? Why do I do that? And then that will show you your energy leak. They will literally show you your energy leak. And you start to clean up all those energy leaks, you'll start to see things shift and change. Again, over the long game. Some things may happen sooner. Some things may take longer. Depends on what your desires are. Depends on so many other factors. But in general, that will also compound in you understanding the long game. The long game. It's all about the long game. Every successful person out there, everyone, you can study them. You can study all, like, how long it took them to make money in their business, how long it took them to achieve some next level, or to get that great idea, or to have that book that really, like, was the home run, right? It was the long game. Nothing ever happens in a quick fix that is sustainable, and therefore then it becomes an energy leak. So please share this video, give me a comment, a thumbs up. My website is melindavanfleet.com. I only do long-term mentorship. So you can go onto my website. I have a freebie, and that'll put you on my email list until tomorrow. I hope this resonates. Would love to hear from you. Bye for now.